I'm Teresa, welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining me here today. Today I'm going to be creating these fun and funky artist trading cards using my gel plate, some acrylic paint, some brand new stencils and chipboards and a few other bits and pieces from my stash. Super fun and easy projects to do today, so I'm going to clear them out of the way and I'll be back to show you how they're done. As always, I'll begin with a quick rundown of what I'm using today. Today I've got my small gel plate out. This is my 3" by 5" gel press gel printing plate. I like to bring this one out every so often because I do get some people that say, "Oh, I've only got a small size plate. Can I do whatever you're doing in your videos?" And for the most part, yes, you can transfer the skills that I'm teaching onto a smaller size plate. But today I'm working in a small scale. Get your small plate out, make some artist trading cards, use them as trading cards, use them as card toppers, use them as little journaling cards to pop in a journal. So yeah, brilliant for those of you that just have a small plate at your disposal today. I've got a brayer. This is just my speedball brayer. I'm using some acrylic paints. I'm still enjoying the fact that it's summer and the sun's shining, so we've got nice bright colours. I have a basic black and white just in case I want to add black and white details. These are Deco Art Americana acrylic paints. And then the colours that I'm using are also Deco Art, but they're Crafters acrylic range. And we've got Spar Blue, Citrus Green and Tutti Frutti, as well as Daffodil Yellow, Dark Turquoise and Purple Passion. So just thought some lovely, just bright, cheerful colours to work on. I have cut out some pieces of card at artist trading card size, 2.5 by 3.5 inches. But I am going to be working on some chipboard bases, and they're the same size. Obviously they're artist trading cards, so they're 2.5 inches by 3.5 inches. But they're from a nice, laser cut chipboard, good sturdy base. So it would be brilliant if I want to put some heavier embellishments on. And these are from a company called Artful Days here in the UK. And I'm sort of coinciding this video with the launch of a load of products that they're bringing out today. This is one of the products that they're bringing out today. There are some other chipboard shapes available, which I'm just going to briefly just mention. So we've got these sort of retro squares, we've got these sort of funky abstract scallops and crosses and dots, sort of borders and things like that and elements, and then some more sort of leafy floral elements here. All laser cut chipboard, really nice for using on all your mixed media projects, card making projects, artist trading card projects, etc. But also today they're bringing out a load of stencils, and that's what I'm going to be using on my plate. So in the selection of stencils, we've got these two larger designs, and these are approximately 6 by 8 inches. I'm not sure that I'm going to use those ones today. I'm going to be concentrating more on these 6 by 4 inch designs. So we have lots. This square one here is the same design as we've got on those chipboards. Here's another one. This lovely crisscross woven design. Circular designs, circles and crosses. We've got dots, we've got some leaf designs again that coordinate with those chipboards, some lines, some scallops which will coordinate well with those chipboards. We've got this is like some masks that they'll just need popping out, and again same designs as we've got in those chipboards, and this one here which is a stencil and masks with the floral elements, again matching the chipboards. I won't be using all of them today, obviously there's loads of them here, and the reason that I am using them, several years ago I was on the Artful Days design team. I used to do a lot of work for Jules, who owns the company, and every so often, although I do no regular work for her now, every so often she gets in touch if she's got something coming out that she thinks I would like to use, and so this time she just dropped me a message and she says, "Look, I'm launching a load of stencils, would you be interested in using them?" And of course, I love my stencils, I'm not going to say no. So that's what today's video is about, just to say, look, she's got all these new designs available. And her website, for those of you that want to go and take a look, is www.artfuldays.co.uk. She's also on Facebook, Instagram. She's got a Facebook group which is called Artful Playdays. If you want any more information, go and take a look over there. But today I just want to have some fun and try out these lovely new designs which are sort of aimed at the mixed media market, but they're not so far out there that you can't use them for general card making techniques or whatever paper crafting or mixed media projects you want to do. So that's a little bit of a background as to why I'm doing what I'm doing today. And I'm just going to create some really cool colourful backgrounds, and some of them I'm going to print directly onto these chipboard blanks. If I still want to carry on after I've used those, I might carry on some of the card blanks that I've cut up as well. But if we've got time, I'll perhaps finish embellishing with some of the chipboards and just create a couple of finished projects, because I know that you always like to see what you can do with the prints that you've created. So as always as well, I have a little bit of water in a spray bottle, some paper towel if I need to clean my plate, and just some spare paper off to the side that I can roll off any excess paint that's on my brayer. So let's get down to creating some colourful stenciled backgrounds. I'm not really going to give this too much thought today here. I just want to work with different layers, different patterns, just see what I can come up with. Sometimes I think it's nice if you don't think too hard about what you're doing and just sort of see what you can create with the items that you've got in front of you. So there I put a bit of the blue and the green paint, put down one of the stencils. I'm going to pop my chipboard shape down. And there's a single layer print which would be ideal on its own, or I think I'm going to work into it with a few more layers. I'm going to take my scrap of paper and just remove a bit more of that excess paint from around the edges. So that now when I lift that up, we can take a negative print of this. I'm going to do this just on one of my cardstock blanks. Just going to pop the paper down so I don't get paint all over my fingers. And there we've got our negative image as well. So I'm going to continue working. I'll probably speed it up a little bit, pop some music on, as the process that I'm going to be using is going to be much the same, but just using different colours, using different stencils, and then, as I say, adding extra layers as and when I think we need to add interest to things.
It's 2 a.m. and I can't fall asleep, 'cause I'm not tired. I'm thinking about the days we used to shine when we were young. I told you that we should start a band and reach for the sky. It's 2 a.m. and I can't fall asleep, I'm just not tired. I can hear the raindrops falling. It's cold outside, and I kinda feel like calling, but it's too late now. I just miss you. I just miss you. We were such a constellation, right? No, you'd agree. Made a reputation for ourselves at age 18. We had the devil on our shoulders till can't fall asleep. I'm just not tired. I can hear the raindrops.
And here are the finished backgrounds. And as you can see, they're quite simple 1 or 2 layer backgrounds. I didn't want to go to great lengths because obviously we're going to embellish on top of these. So these were the chipboard blanks. These were the ones that I really sort of created almost as like mop-up prints using paint that was left on the plate, just on some cardstock blanks. And I think I'm going to finish them off. I'm going to use some of the chipboards. And the chipboards, you can paint them, you can heat emboss on them, you can use coloured markers on them. I've got these Distress glazes. They're an embossing powder, but I've got them, they're quite bright colours and they're translucent, and they should work quite well because the chipboards are sort of off-white colour. Those colours should come through quite brightly. So I'm thinking of heat embossing on some of the chipboards with those, possibly using marker pen on a couple. And then, I mean, I've got a little bit of washi tape here. And I've also got these die cut images. Now, I get asked a lot where to get these from. These Art by Marlene die cut images by Studio Light. I don't believe these ones are available anymore. These were her first and second books that she brought out. She has brought out more since, and she also has stamps in her range, stencils, background papers, collage papers, things like that. So don't ask me where you can specifically find these, because I don't think that these ones are particularly available anymore, but you will find something similar if you do look at Art by Marlene's products. I'm not going to stop using them just because they might not be available anymore, because you can see I've still got lots left in them. There's so many images in the books. I love using them. So I thought, because they're nice, bright and funky and colourful, that they would work really well with these backgrounds. So I'm going to use those along with some of the chipboards and some of the glazes and some colour, and just create a few finished items here for you today. So again, probably just going to speed up that process, and I'll be back to see you at the end.
I could be wrapped around your arms instead of being lonely. We could be gazing at the stars, but now it feels just like I wandered off into a room and closed the door behind me. I never gave the key to you, even though I wanted to. I should be trying something new, but now my body's aching. I'm tired of dwelling in the dark, it's just that my heart can't take it. I didn't know what it would cost me when I let you go. I feel alone, and I'm just singing, It should have been you. Another time, another place, I just know it could have been you. What a crime and what a shame to let go. Sometimes I just don't know what to do. It should have been you. I could be driving to your place, but now the ground is shaking. Could be a phase, but it feels like it will never go away until we make up. I can't be myself. I never knew how much I needed you. It should have been you. Another time, another place, I just know it could have been you. What a crime and what a shame to let you go. Sometimes I just don't know what to do, 'cause it should have been you. It should have been you. I could be wrapped around your arms instead of being lonely. It should have been you. Another time, another place, I just know you could have been the one who made me feel home. What a crime and what a shame to let go. Ooh, it should have been you. the mirror, who's looking back at me? I don't know what happened, guess we weren't meant to be. I know we had problems, I thought we could fix them, but we got tired. There's nothing left to do but to say goodbye and try to move on. I'll get over you, only wish that I knew how to go on. Baby, you and me, we're so messed up together. Even if we tried, we'd be stuck here forever. I don't understand right now how to make it through, but I'll get over you, and it's not like I'm gonna hate you. It's what it is, nothing left that we could do. Even though it hurts right now, we will make it through. I'll get over you. I'll get over you. Back when I met you, we were like fireworks. Thought nothing could break us, but oh how we got burned. Look at us now, we scream, we fight, and no one knows the reason. We're both getting out of line. Now say goodbye and try to move on. I'll get over you, only wish that I knew how to go on. Baby, you and me, we're so messed up together. Even if we tried, we'd be stuck here forever. I don't understand right now how to make it through, but I'll get over you, and it's not like I'm gonna hate you. It's what it is, nothing left that we could do. Even though it hurts right now, we will make it through. I'll get over you. I'll get over you. We were holding on to something that we both know couldn't work, so we should try to say goodbye. You know we had our problems, so now we have to try to move on. Baby, you and me, we're so messed up together. Even if we tried, we'd be stuck here forever. I don't understand right now how to...
Here are my finished artist trading cards. I've left these backgrounds for now. I'm just going to add these to my stash. Always like to have a few printed or inked up backgrounds ready for future projects. So I worked on the trading cards that were on the chipboard background, and as you can see on each of them I've added bits of washi tape, these die cut images, and I heat embossed these chipboards with the gorgeous distress glazes. So really pleased with how these turned out. These will no doubt go up for trade in one of the groups that I'm in, and hopefully they'll find their way to a home pretty soon. But I've loved working with these stencils. I love the fact that these chipboards coordinate with them so well. It just makes everything so easy to use, and you don't really have to think about what you're doing too much. So as always, if you enjoyed the video, please leave me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. If you want to check out the stencils and the chipboards, I'll leave the link to the Artful Days shop in the description below. And anyone who is interested in the washi tape, that's available from Funky Fossil, and I'll leave the link to their shop in the description below as well. But for now, that's all. Bye!